What's up, everyone? Yep, it's your friend Movie and Game Lover 98 here to do a stream for December 1st, 2023, especially because we're coming to the end of this year, 2023. I'll be showing off my Christmas home media collection. This will be part 1, where I show off, since I only got 2 releases on VHS and a decent amount of DVDs and Blu-rays, well, I decided, let's just try this out. So yep, let's get started, and I hope you guys enjoy this stream, but the rules are in the description, so please, I need you guys to follow the rules. And yeah, let me provide the link a few times if you guys need to know that the rules are in the description, so I don't need to describe them here. Alright, provide the link a few times. So yep, let's get started with my Christmas home media collection. Starting off with 2 releases I have on VHS. Yep, these are the only ones I have on VHS right now. One of them I have is Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas on VHS. William Waldrop says I'll be there in a little bit. Okay, that's amazing, William Waldrop. Please do so. And Railway Series says hello. Hello, RWS Thompson with 5123. And hello to you, Jackson Minx. And Airdo says, I just finished Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation 5, the remaster version. It's an amazing game. That's cool. Airdude says, what do you hope to get for Christmas this year? I'm not quite sure, but I could definitely use some money. And Jackson Minx says, I love Christmas. That's cool. Aw, thanks for saying you like my hat, Pixar Fan 2009. It's the Chevy Santa hat with the Colts logo, because you know the Indianapolis Colts are my favorite football team. Yep, here's Santa's Rocking on VHS, the VHS version, which I remember ordering from a Goodwill thing, which is kind of like Amazon in a way. I think I remember getting this with a certain amount, with a certain item from Amazon. It would either be my Switch wired Pro controller or those cotton swabs you can use to clean out VCR player heads, which I'm probably not going to do because I'm not good at cleaning stuff myself. I can do community posts of that AR dude, of stuff I get for Christmas, but I just cannot do them in videos because it's hard to do it when I have family members over. Santa's Rocking. This is the clamshell version, and it has well, it's just a white real version. But I know I want to get the VHS clamshell release of Woohoo Wiggly Gremlins. That one has the black tape, or the black reels one. Jackson Mink says the Mario movie is coming to Netflix on Sunday. That's cool. Maybe I'll give it one more watch, or even though I've already seen it, I'll give it another try once I buy it on physical media. But I have seen it. That's good. And Gabe, the cartoony engine number 22, says, sorry I can't join today. That's okay, Gabe. At least you were in one of my previous streams before this. It was probably on something else. Well, I know, I know you were on one of my other streams before, so I understand you can't join. And the Mario movie is already out on Netflix in my country. That's cool, AR Dukes. I'm shocked you got it on Netflix before I did in my country. There's Santa's Rocking VHS version. The DVD one will be coming when I show the next part 2 in a different stream. Region 6 DVDs are for China, says Pixar Fan 2009. That is kind of interesting. Yep. That's Santa's Rocking the Wiggles VHS version. I will show the DVD version off in another part. And I show the other portion, the other section of DVDs. Well, now we're getting into the DVDs. Let's start off with Thomas's Christmas Wonderland. Because I don't have this and Snowy Surprise on VHS just quite yet, even though I can find them on eBay for a good price. I changed my profile picture for Christmas, Jaxie Minsk said. That's cool, Jaxie Minsk. Or I'll just call you Jack for short. Yeah, I can never change my profile picture, even though I did find a way to basically swap out the characters for when they're wearing Santa hats for a different picture, which I could possibly do. Because actually, just a while ago, I was doing something on the photo gallery editor to basically put a sticker of a Santa hat on the character's head, but make sure it fits, just like me right here. And Tommy says, hello. Hello, Tommy. Yep, Toss's Christmas Wonderland. I'm glad I'm keeping this for years to come, because this has been going up for so much money on eBay. What on earth? Anchor Bay? Well, Anchor Bay is no longer around anymore. And also Ghislaine Pictures is also shut down. Even though for some reason on the reboot Thomas DVDs of All Engines Go, the Ghislaine logo is still shown. Because like I said, this was like an outsider, well, different ways companies just bought out other ones. Like we all know Hit Entertainment bought out Ghislaine in late 2002, but then Mattel bought out Hit Entertainment in 2012 for Thomas and Friends. Yep. Now on to Thomas's Snowy Surprise. This is the CD version I found at another disc replay. It was a different one, not the one that's closer to me. I had to drive all the way down to that disc replay in another portion of my state, which was... I mean, that area far away looked kind of cool when I got this Thomas's Snowy Surprise. I mean, but yeah, this is the version of Thomas's Snowy Surprise I will always stick with. But I gotta say, some people say they're disappointed with Thomas's Snowy Surprise because not only did they make some errors in like the like in the actual program, but they listed them here in the wrong portion of the actual thing itself. There's just a bunch of errors to explain, too much of them. But yeah, Taz is no surprise. I will stick with this version. I mean, this is the only one I have with the old style Hit Entertainment logo with the nice winter Christmas design anyway. But yep, there's Thomas's Snowy Surprise, all taken care of. The CD version, which I like better than the standard versions, and even like the, well, any other version you can imagine. I'm surprised this and Christmas Wonderland are going up for so much money on eBay, but you can get the non-CD version for a cheaper price on eBay or Amazon. And I was providing the link a few times, guys. I forgot to say, I also said the link is also provided in the description as well. Next up, we've got Ultimate Christmas, which I think this is my all-time favorite Thomas Christmas release because it combines all the Christmas releases from the previous two into one. But I'm surprised this and Snowy Surprise were selling millions of copies even when they were brought back every holiday season. Jackson Minx says, I have Ultimate Christmas. That's cool, Jack. I mean, hopefully it's not the Universal re-release, because I do not like the Universal re-release of Ultimate Christmas. This is why I like the slipcover edition. Yep. I'm glad I have this version of Thomas's Snowy Surprise. Which, luckily, if I show this release, I'll remember to do this. Well, even though I know how to play Connect the Dots Christmas game, because I actually did this on the game when I was a kid, actually press number 1, but Thomas says to go after number 1. He says start on number 1 and just go from to the next number onwards. Yep, there's Ultimate Christmas. Like I said, I like the slipcover edition because it's nice embossed and very pretty shiny. I mean, I don't mind the glitter on this slipcover, to be honest. But now on to Holiday Express, which this is the only Thomas release I have in a slim case, even though I could probably get the other ones in slim cases just to save some space for me on my shelf. I mean, this is the only Thomas Christmas release I have in a slim case, because I like how it says just 2009, because the way if you got it when it first released back in 2009 in November is to get it with that Take Along Thomas with the Santa hat, but I lost that toy years ago, but luckily I kept this DVD to this day. I don't know why you want Thomas's holiday favorites, because it has, well, if you have Ultimate Christmas already, Jack, because I mean, Ultimate Christmas can be found in multitude of gift packs, including this and Merry Winter Wish, which is coming up next. This is the only, well, release to contain, this is technically the first Thomas Christmas, well, just Thomas release in general, to feature a season 11 episode that's not on Engines and Escapades. This one featuring Henry's Lucky Day, of course. I'm sad about Matthew Perry says Pixar fan 2009. Yeah, he's in a better place though. May he rest in peace. Matthew Perry, who would always be remembered as doing a great job playing in the movie, this character in the movie 17 Again, and many other stuff. But yeah, Holiday Express, I'm probably might get this another Christmas bonus packs, even though I just love how it's got, well, there's nothing really for me to buy another copy of this because it's technically the same content. It's just they will just change the opening previews at the beginning. AR Dude says he will be remembered as a legend. Yep, he'll be remembered as playing one particular character in the movie 17 Again from New Line Home Entertainment. Holiday Express. This is another release I have. That is Cargo Challenge. Yep, there's Holiday Express. That's all the model Thomas Christmas releases on DVD. Now let's move on to fall CGI, because, yep. Here's Merry Winter Wish, the first one to introduce Season 14 to the audience. Anyway, here's Merry Winter Wish. I'm surprised Lego Lover finally has an individual copy of this, because it took him so long to get an individual copy, because even though you can just watch it from the Holiday Favorites DVD box set. My favorite episode on Merry Winter Wish is the episode itself. Yeah, I kind of like the episode itself, Merry Winter Wish, on this release, because, it's as beautiful as Toss the Shooting Star from Season 10. And yes, this is the only CGI release of Thomas that I know to have Edward on the front cover. Well, the two model compilation releases he was featured on the front cover were 10 Years of Thomas and Come Ride the Rails. I think I forgot to show the discs. Let me show the disc for Ultimate Christmas really quick. Air Dude says, what is the rarest Thomas DVD you own? I would have to tie it between Thomas's Christmas Wonderland and Engines to the Rescue. Well, Engines to the Rescue is the rare CGI Thomas release that I own, and Christmas Wonderland independently is the rarest Thomas Christmas release I own. But if there's a way, if I found the Train Yard Tracks version of Thomas's Christmas Wonderland, I would have to do hopefully another version. But yeah, there's Merry Winter Wish. Well, let me show the disc. Yep, here's Merry Christmas Thomas, the first one to introduce season 15 to the audience on US DVDs. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to address the elephant in the room, guys. I now despise both Surprise Surprise and Tree Trouble on this release. But the good ones I like were Percy the Snowman and Let It Snow. Jackson Minx says, my favorite episode on Merry Christmas Thomas is Let It Snow. That's cool, Jack. I mean, I love Let It Snow because Thomas tries to sing the Misty Island Snow song, but it just doesn't work when he's not doing his job. But for some reason, when he does his job correctly, for some reason, it made the snow fall down. And Percy the Snowman, Thomas should have realized that snow can be tricky. And then he buried Percy alive in the snow, and Thomas felt very upset about himself that he felt disappointed. Now you have to. Oh, you have to go? Okay, thanks for chatting with me in the live chat, Jaxie. But like I said about Percy the Snowman, I like how they figure out a way how both Thomas and Percy can share the special. Thomas tells Percy to please wait a second. Wait right here, Percy. I'll be right back. And Thomas tells Sir Tom had a cool idea, and Sir Tom thinks it's a cool idea. After they turn on the lights, Sir Tom tells the children to please climb on board, and Thomas will show them something cool. But I gotta admit, the Perkins segments do save this release, for me at least. Yep. Merry Christmas, Thomas. I'm glad I upgraded the Thomas slipcover, but there's a little bit of sticky residue because I found the version with a slipcover at Goodwill that I needed to. And I wanted the one where there was not a rip on Thomas's nose. But yeah, unfortunately, this one's got a sticky part on the slipcover still. But unfortunately, I have to live with it. But anyway, Merry Christmas, Thomas. Yep, most of us have this Thomas release, but some people say you can buy it. Well, you don't even have to. This is another one I don't even need another copy from because every content is the same. Next up, A Very Thomas Christmas, the last Nitrogen era Thomas Christmas release to come out in the US. And Fire says hello. Hello, Fiery. Yep. A lot of these episodes are good. I love how this slipcover is really shiny. How shiny the slipcover looks, if you guys can see through this. I love how it reflects off the thing on the light. But I'm not quite sure if this DVD copy that I have underneath is the same one I got from Walmart back in the beginning of 2013. But I needed another copy of that slipcover where it was not ripped up on this side. But I think the DVD I have underneath is still the one I had for many years when I got it from Walmart back in 2013 when I got the Super Mario 64 DS game. Hold on, a guest. That's Fiery. I don't know if I can let Fiery in unless I have other people get in first. And this is the last, well, technically the last Thomas Christmas release to feature Perkins segments broken up into 4 parts. But the other ones leading up to Railway Mischief, or technically Animals Aboard, will use Perkins segments in different parts. I know if all the rules Fire said in the private chat. Okay, but I need to make sure other people can get in first. Veritas Christmas. First one of season 16 on physical media in the US. And I'm actually shocked that us Americans got to watch a very, well, not a Veritas Christmas, but the episode. What the heck is my problem? I should say what the heck, because I don't want to say the double hockey stick ending with double hockey sticks and the HE word. So I said what the heck. Some of us Americans got to watch the Christmas Tree Express first before the UK did. But yep, that was a Veritas Christmas. Now let's move on to Santa's Little Engine. Which I'm actually shocked I kept this copy ever since I got it from Target at the end of 2013, along with the single plain DVD release of King of the Railway, but I have King of the Railway on Blu-ray. I'll probably have to get a new slipcover for this Santa's Little Engine, but at least the case is still in good condition. It's just the slipcover that I need a new one of. It's just because this slipcover on the back is kind of worn out just a little bit. You can tell these edges, because there's no way I can touch it up with the marker. It's just going to make it worse. So I'm probably just going to find another copy with the slipcover, but I'll just put over this one. But I'm actually shocked that Lego Lover 117, his copy, still has the slipcover in very good condition. And Light Blue Yoshifano 2 says, hey, Light Blue Yoshifano 2. But I can understand some people don't like No Snow for Thomas. Because, yeah, I can understand some people do not like No Snow for Thomas. But But actually, I don't think I should show discs, honestly. Because with slipcover ones, it's just hard to get the slipcover out, so I'm not going to bother just showing off discs. I'm happy that my account did not get deleted. It's fakes, Fiery said in private chat. Yeah, I think I should change that once this is over. Take the little... delete the pound symbol that you called people on your cell phone, and the little quote saying "save my channel," because glad it was fake. Law Thompson MLP. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, his still has the thing, but it's just to be on the safe side. But hopefully next streams it won't have that anymore, because luckily it was just fake news. Because I had myself active on my private Google thing for many years. I mean, well, we'll see what happens. But yeah, Santa's Little Engine. I'm shocked that they actually reused one Nitrogen Era episode re-narrated by Mark Morgan, which is Snow Tracks. If I like this cute poster art of Thomas looking like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but with some branches hanging over his funnel and a little red nose he has. Yeah, I'm shocked this is the only Brenner era release that I know that does that. The other ones, they just show the hit logo before the Lionsgate logo. Basically up to Trouble in the Tracks. Whoops. And also, this is the only Brenner era Thomas Christmas release I know that does that. Despite one Nitrogen era episode is reused. But the difference between the Michael Brandon dub of Snow Tracks is it just says it has the title card and nothing else. But on the one redubbed by Mark Morgan, they just added some additional text saying previous story idea, something, something, if you look at the text. But Santa's Little Engine. Yep, I recommend this release. I do like the episode itself, Santa's Little Engine. So I think this, the title episode, and Missing Christmas Decorations are my favorites. Because I know this one YouTuber says it combines both. It's a rehash, still a version of David Diesel's, but combining it with elements from the movie How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Well, it doesn't matter which version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original 1966 Boris Karloff version or the Universal live action from 2000 with Jim Carrey. Because, well, that Jim Carrey live action Grinch came out because, well, I'll just say that the 2000 Universal Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas live action version with Jim Carrey shockingly came 22 years before Jim Carrey announced he was going to be retiring from acting. Sergeant leaves because I was on a different stream. It's okay, Fiery. But anyway, Santa's Little Engine. I recommend this release. But yeah, I have to say I don't really like No Stuff. Well, No Stuff for Thomas is okay. But yeah, I think I'll just say I don't like that or Frozen Turntable. Because seriously, why can't they just reference that Ulfsig Castle exists? Because come on, Season 17 came out after King of the Railway came out. Crud. A Fire says when we want to send the private chat, he's going to do a different stream. What? Right back and do a different stream. Okay, I understand that fiery. But anyway, yep, Santa's little engine's all done. Next up, Christmas Engines, the last Thomas Christmas Home Media release to have Martin T. Sherman as voicing Thompson Percy and Carrie Shale voicing James and Sir Topham Hatt, even though he still does Henry and Gordon onwards. Christmas Engines is a cool release. Glad I bought this off of eBay. Because I'm shocked when Lego Lover got this off of Amazon, it came with a slipcover, but most of the times you might not get a slipcover if you pre-order this. Well, not pre-order, but just order off of Amazon. Because this release is almost 10 years old. I can't believe this release is almost 10 years old, the Christmas Engines. Well, actually just... Well, I'll just say this because this is the first day of December. That Santa's little engine already turned 10 years old. Holy crap. Yep, not much to say about Christmas Engines. Except this one, I'll just bring up something when I have people to talk with. Anyway, the Christmas Engines. I probably like all the episodes on this release. Maybe a little bit and a quarter-ish, and a half, because the cast still fiery. So he was doing a different stream. What's he doing? Well, he's gonna do a stream and then fiery just came back. The Christmas Engines. Oh, you're on Diamond Toss's stream. Whoa, dude, okay, dude. Only if I say you can, because I need. If you're not making appropriate, if your screen is not acting appropriate, if it's making inappropriate background noises on your screen, Diamond Toss Productions, I cannot allow you in this stream. But I don't mind if I can hear dogs barking in the background. That's the only noise I don't mind. That's why I'm trying to warn you, Diamond Toss Productions. You better not have any siblings. All right, you have to. Do you think you could please do it a little bit nicer and just do it in a nice sentence or something instead of doing it all caps because it's creeping me out? Yeah. I'm glad yours doesn't fiery, but Diamond Toss Productions, I'm worried about him because he better not have siblings under the age of 3 making very inappropriate noises. Because I hate that so much. That's Christmas Engines. Now on to Toss's Christmas Carol. And hold on a second, I'll be right back, guys. Anyway, I'm back, guys. Actually, I'm gonna do something really quick. Well, Thomas's Christmas Carol. This is the first Thomas Christmas release to have Joseph May voicing Thomas. Christopher Ragland as Percy, Rob Rackstraw as James, Carrie Shale as Diesel, and Keith Wickham voicing Sir Topham Hatt. Diamond Toss Productions says, my brother lives with my grandma. That's interesting. Toss's Christmas Carol. I would technically say it has 5 episodes, but they combine both parts of Diesel's Ghostly Christmas into one and make it a 17-minute episode. And the others are considered just normal episodes at close to 9 minutes. So technically, this is really going back to having 4 episodes since Steamies versus Diesels of the hit era of Thomas, despite it has one double-length episode combined into one to make it 17 minutes. So technically, this is still having only 5 episodes. That's not appropriate to say. That's not very nice. Diamond Toss Productions. Oh my god, Fiery, stop. Sorry about the guys. I had to put Diamond Toss Productions in time out because he did not say something nice. Yep, Toss's Christmas Carol. I definitely recommend this release. Yep, next up, Tinsel on the Tracks. Yeah, this slipcover is almost in decent amount condition. Well, despite only has a little rip on the slipcover, and I just super glued it back together. Yeah, it looks cool with Thomas, Percy, and James with their snowplows on. There's Harold dropping a lot of letters saying they're all to Santa. Actually, hang on a second, guys. Whoops. But yep, there's Tinsel on the tracks. Nothing much to say. Most of these episodes are good. There's Tinsel on the tracks. I'm surprised they made a Jeremy illustration in that when they do show off the map of how the mail's supposed to get to Santa, and how it flashbacks to Percy Proves a Point, aka Percy and Harold from season 2. And yes, the rail car and the coaches. How, yes, Daisy pulls Annie and Clarabelle, and I'm glad Annie and Clarabelle got their comeuppance in this episode. Learning that 2 wrongs don't make a right. Tinsel on the tracks. I definitely recommend this release. And last one, of course, Christmas on Soder. William Waldrop says, I was going to join, but my laptop died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, William Waldrop. Hold on. Some guy called Guess. I don't know who that is. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, William Waldrop. Yeah, if you don't have time to get in, that's fine. Fire says in the private chat, the one that has the Mattel logo on the cover and on the disc. Yeah, it's the only one, because it's the last Brenner era episodic release. William Waldrop says it's okay. I like your hat, BTW. Thanks, William Waldrop. I like this Santa hat. I will wear this every December for December streams. Along with who and you, Fiery said in private chat. What are you even talking about, Fiery? Just me. Okay. I thought you were talking about that one guest who tried to get in, but I couldn't sit. I didn't know if it was okay. Christmas on Sodor. This is the only Thomas release to have the red Universal logo. Yeah, the only ones have a red Universal logo. Whereas all the other ones are just blue. Caden Zerif says, how are you? I'm doing great, Caden Zerif. Yep, only Thomas released have a red Universal logo because all the other ones were just blue. That's top Diamond. I don't know if Diamond's trying to get in. I don't know if that's a good idea. But only if a scream will not cause me to have echoes, because if it does, I'm going to be really pissed off. But mine is red, says Fiery. I'm excited for Christmas. How about you, Fire Caden Zerf asks? I'm really excited for Christmas. Probably going to celebrate kind of early. Fire says hi to Diamond Thomas in the private chat. Christmas on Sodor, the very last Thomas, released to be narrated by Mark Morgan until we get into Big World, Big Downfall. Big World, Big Train Wreck comes. Yes, only want to have season 21 on DVD in the US. Even though they wish they could just release those UK equivalents in the US as well, so we could have had all of season 21 complete just like the UK. Yeah, no season 22. At least like it's still CGI, but I don't doesn't excuse the fact that I just don't like it how it replaced Henry and Edward. But yeah, Christmas on Sodor, it's another one to have 8 episodes since a specific Thomas release. The one special that I hate is Big World, Big Adventures, says Fiery. Well, even though it was cool to see Thomas travel around the world, even though I wish he would have asked Sir Topham Hatt if I can go around the world with Ace. If Thomas could have asked Sir Topham Hatt. My favorite Christmas movie is The Polar Express, says Caden's Nerf. That's cool. I did not know that, Fiery. Thanks for explaining that out. I mean, I gotta admit, Polar Express is one of my other favorite Christmas movies next to Elf. Because, I like trains, technically. About Christmas on Sodor. Another one to have 8 episodes since a specific Thomas release. Technically, because I think that, well, there's 8 songs on Songs from the Station. Tomorrow's the anniversary of Toy Story That Time Forgot. Fiery says, and I'm doing an anniversary stream tomorrow. Maybe I could join that stream, maybe, Fiery. that you're doing tomorrow for the anniversary of the Toy Story special. Toy Story That Time Forgot. Caden Zerf says, could you show Toy Story That Time Forgot Blu-ray? I will when I do the Blu-rays, Caden Zerf. So yeah, I'm just trying to think of what was the last Toss release to have 8 episodes. Well, we know Toss's Halloween Adventures and Toss's Friends Help Out have 11 episodes. Just not counting the earlier complete first season. Let me see what Toss's Christmas release was. The last one to have 8 episodes before this one. Because Greatest Stories, they split it up in 2 discs like that and Engine Friends. Because every Nitrogen release had 4 episodes. I would honestly have to say Best of James, because that and Best of Thomas have only 8 episodes like Thomas Comes to Breakfast. And also 10 Years of Toss and Toss's Friends Get Along have 10 episodes. And Best of Percy and Best of Gordon have 9 episodes. I'm seeing a lot of stuff. Kainzer says I like the scene from Toy Story Time Forgot when Bonnie and Mason play with her toys. Their toys, technically, yes. Well, that is cool, yeah, because I think they did that to make sure that Bonnie's toys didn't get killed. Because if they didn't do it in time, guess what? They would have been shredded to pieces, kind of like they try to get crushed almost towards the end of Toy Story 3 in a way. Well, that's Aiden. I don't know if I can let Aiden in. Yep, I love Toy Story That Time Forgot as well, Fiery. But I know that's a shame they don't have they have a Blu-ray release, so if you have a Blu-ray player, you're set. Because luckily me, I chose the Blu-ray edition because I've got a Blu-ray player. But yeah, you guys will never believe this. When I watched Emily in the Middle on this DVD, like one Christmas back in 3 years ago, I'll just say this, 3 years ago on that you know what year, I recited the line that Emily yelled at Donald and Douglas for, saying, "For goodness sakes, you two." And my dad told me to stop yelling, but I tried to tell him, "Dad, I hate this part with Emily yelling. That's why I have to recite it, because seriously, Emily's voice actor, calm down." I don't know if I could tell Emily's yelling in this episode with Donald and Douglas comparable to her her shouting at Elizabeth from Emily's Adventure from season 8. Unfortunately, there are not, Fiery. I know there's a Bear in the Big Blue House Christmas release that's on VHS, which I unfortunately do not own. And Aiden says, I'm nice. I don't have any siblings that live with me. I know you're nice, Aiden, but please hopefully do not cause any echo, please. Wait, Christmas on Sodor. Why did I show the disc? Kainzer says, "Is it cool? Is it cool that Trixie is the main character in Toy Story Time Forgot?" That really? Oh my god! For once in an instance, well, I think it's half Woody and Buzz in Toy Story 2. I think, but 3, I'm not quite sure. But I'm definitely thinking 4 is more focused on Woody. Well, Fire says red disc, and Aiden says I won't. I don't know if I can try to. But yeah, the very last Thomas Christmas release to come out in the US, Christmas on Soder. But this will be shown in something else when I eventually do another collection soon. Do you like seeing the Christmas lights? Says Caden Zerf asks. Of course I do. They're beautiful to see every Christmas. One of these days I would like to try recording me going through a studio of Christmas lights. Well, going through a cool Christmas light stuff, but I really don't know if I can due to copyright infringement. Because I don't want stuff in real life giving me a copyright thing. But Christmas on Sodor, yep, I definitely recommend this. The very last Thomas episodic release to come out in the US to all Thomas fans out there. Okay, so I think the last one I'll do to end off with this portion of the DVDs is this Walt Disney's Classic Cartoon Favorites. This is Volume 9, Classic Holiday Stories. The reason I have this one is because it's, well, you know what I mean, I need some Christmas stuff, so I was at Disc Replay back in August, and I saw this, and I was like, huh, this looks cool. It's got classic cartoon Disney stuff. I'll pick this up. Even though there is even though this one I want to watch the small one, because Pluto's Christmas Tree can be found in the Mickey's Christmas Carol Blu-ray release, which I'm not quite sure because I do not have Mickey's Christmas Carol, the actual release, on Blu-ray yet. But I know some people I don't know why Jay's Blu-rays complained that the Blu-ray of Mickey's Christmas Carol, it was cropped into widescreen, whereas this version you can watch in full screen. But you know me, I like widescreen over full screen, so I don't know why he would complain about that, because just come on, at least they... Because at least... Well, they did at least do widescreen on older films. And when Disney direct-to-video sequels came well, Disney direct-to-DVD and video specials, they're only on full screen on VHS only, but on DVDs they're in widescreen. I have the Toy Story That Time Forgot books, says Caden Zaref. That's really cool, Caden Zaref. I do not have any Toy Story books. It'd be fun, even though it'd be funny if I got the one of the 2 Toy Story books I remember having as a kid, technically. But yeah, I think just to wrap this part, well, not wrap it up, but the last thing I'll show in part 1 of this collection stream, if I can talk about other stuff, is this Classic Cartoon Favorites Volume 9 Classic Holiday Stories. Like I said, I was out at one of the stores with my uncle, and I saw this, and they said, "Oh, DVD sale, I can buy this. I'll get this." But I think the only one I'll watch is the small one, because like I said, they made the official Mickey's Christmas Carol Blu-ray release, so there's no reason to watch that or Pluto's Christmas Tree, because the Pluto's Christmas Tree can be found on the Mickey's Christmas Carol Blu-ray. But rest assured, I do not have to worry about, well, well, I guess I have to live with this on full screen on the this compilation release, or I can just get Mickey's Christmas Carol, the actual release on VHS, because, well, that never got a 4K release, the Mickey's Christmas Carol, despite it's already a 40-year-old special, or movie, I should say, because it's, you know what I mean? Because I'm showing off this particular item. But yeah, I definitely recommend this, the Classic Holiday Stories Volume 9 DVD release. Probably not Fiery, because I do not like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse that much anymore. Well, I don't care too much for Playhouse Disney stuff that much anymore. So yep, we're going to wrap it up with Classic Holiday Stories, Classic Cartoon Favorites Volume 9 release. But we can talk about other things as long as it's Christmas movies related in general. So yep, there it is one last time, and we can talk about other Christmas stuff. And we'll just show off the rest of the DVDs and the other section. Yep, there it is one last time. And yep. Alright, I guess we're done. I guess we can talk about other things as long as it's Christmas related, guys. My favorite Jingle All the Way movie is the first one, Caden Surf says. Yeah, I think I like the first one a little bit, because it's Arnold Schwarzenegger's great in that family film, as well as Kindergarten Cop, which came 6 years earlier. Yep. I hope you guys know what I'm going to be doing for Christmas this year. I'm going to be doing the usual stuff on Christmas, but I would like to get some cool stuff for Christmas, hopefully. Anyway, what was I trying to say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys all know Elf is my favorite Christmas movie of all time. Every movie, like every dialogue I can recite from beginning to end of Elf. Chainsurf says thumbs up for Home Alone 1 and 2, thumbs down for Home Alone 3, 4, and 5, and the reboot Home Sweet Home Alone. Well, I have not seen Home Sweet Home Alone, and I have to give that a watch. The only problem is it's a Disney Plus only movie, and I don't use Disney Plus anymore. And I need a way to do it by myself in my own place. Well, not by myself, but just in my own space, because I just don't like using other people's rooms. I like to stay out of other people's rooms in my house. It's like my brother told me. One of my brothers told me. Nope, I'm still not going to add those people unless someone else of my other friends get in first. I'll be right back again, guys. Alright, I'm back, guys. Just have to grab something to drink. Yes, gotta drink water, guys, especially on a time like this, because it's really cold weather. Diamond Toss Production says Elf is one of my favorite movies. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's awesome. I do like Starbucks hot chocolate. Thanks for asking for that in the private chat, Fiery. And did you guys know that I'm also trying to do something cool for Christmas? Maybe. Like I said, I'll probably just post stuff on what I got for Christmas. Technically, but I will not show how much money I got because that will just prone to get me in some trouble here. AR Dude says I'm back. Oh, you are. Nice to see you back, AR Dude. I saw the Santa Claus at school. Don Thomas Production says, "Oh, you did. Well, I'll show that off when I get to the Blu-rays eventually soon." I'll be right back again, guys. All right, I'm back, guys. I had to take care of something. Good job you're doing. You're drinking water like I am, Fiery, because it's a perfect drink to have. But yeah, hopefully you guys didn't guys know I might try to find a different Santa hat. I mean, this one looks cool. I mean, like I said, I like the branding of this car, the Chevy logo, and but I would like to find a Santa hat like that's still got the Colts logo, but maybe have one with the cars with the Ultimate Nissan logo on it, because those are the easiest cars to take care of in the world. There might be one fiery. I mean, you just gotta look in the stores, honestly. But I want to find one with Nissan because that's probably my favorite. They're probably my favorite car brand, despite I don't drive my own car yet. And another thing I'd like to address is when I watch the Polar Express, where'd those train tracks go? Oh yeah, Crystal Taylor says tuned in movie and game lover 98. Thank you, Miss Crystal Taylor. I just finished the collection showing off most of the VHS physical media and most of the DVDs. Well, just 2 VHSs and a few DVDs I have. Because next part I will be doing the rest of the DVDs in part 2, which will come along eventually. Fiery says, can you do impression from the Polar Express? I guess I could. I'll try from this scene where it's like, where are you going with that? It's for him. I don't think we're supposed to leave our seats. Yeah, it's a violation for railroad safety regulations for a kid to cross moving cars without a grown-up. I think I'll be okay. Are you sure? What about this lad in the back? Did he get any refreshment? Mm-mm. Well, let's take some to vile means. Watch your step now. Watch your step. Uh-oh. She forgot her ticket. It hasn't been punched. Yep, that's my impression from the Polar Express. After the kids, they were done serving the hot chocolate to the kids, but this girl wanted to take this one lonely cup of hot chocolate to the lonely kid at the last car of the train. But Chris, the boy, says they're not supposed to leave their seats, and Luke, the know-it-all boy, says, "Yeah, he knows why. It's against it's a violation of safety of regulations rules of the railway, railroad safety regulations." And then, of course, Mr. C comes into this and says, yeah, I guess I could try since I don't have anything else to say. Well, why don't I just do this while I'm waiting for people to join? I'll just do impressions, I guess. Since I'm kind of waiting for people. Yeah, let's start from this. Yeah, how about this one where it goes, never mind that, replied Thomas. I've something important to say. Do you realize it's been a whole year since Mrs. Kindly saved us from a nasty accident? You remember when she was ill in bed and... Yes, of course, interrupted Edward. You told us how she waved her red dressing gown out of her window to warn you about a landslide ahead. And you and Toby gave her presents? Percy joined in. And Sir Topham Hatt sent her to the seaside to get better. But, said the other engines, the rest of us never thanked her properly. Exactly, said Thomas. So now I think we should all give her a special Christmas party. Yep, that is from Thomas's Christmas Party on a ton of those Thomas Christmas releases leading up to Ultimate Christmas it can be found on. Crystal Taylor says that's pretty good. Thank you, Crystal Taylor. I'm glad you're saying nice things about me. Okay. Let's see if I can do this impression. Just Christmas stuff in general. How about I try this one from this movie where it goes, "Oh, wow. What's this? This is the North Pole. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Where's the snow? Why are you smiling like that? I just like to smile. Smiling's my favorite. Make work your favorite. That's your favorite, okay? Okay. Work is your new favorite. Fine. It's time for the announcement. Okay. Okay, people, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Santa's coming to town. Santa! Oh my god! Santa here? I know him. I know him. He'll be here to take pictures with all the children. Yeah! Just keep your receipts. 10 a.m. tomorrow. 10 a.m. tomorrow. Santa's coming to town. Yes. Sign this for me. Ooh. Hi. Santa's coming. What if there was a release called Thomas's Christmas Adventures Fiery ass? Well, if they could just compilation most of the Christmas Thomas stuff onto physical media, that'd be kind of cool in my personal opinion. Basically merge every Christmas episode plus winter episode in general. Now, next impression, this one's gonna go. Even though I'm supposed to be talking about Christmas stuff in general. I don't know what. Well, don't worry. I'm not gonna do all these impressions all the time because I need to wait for people to get in. But anyway, what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, let me see if I can do another impression. I guess I could just do it, even though I'm supposed to be talking about Christmas stuff in general. Anyway, yeah. How about this impression where it goes? Sir Topham Hatt greeted them warmly. As a reward for all your hard work, you may go and enjoy the carols. Be quick now. At the big station, all were soon ready. 1, 2, 3! Suddenly, like magic, the station was flooded with lights. Ladies and gentlemen and children, I give you 3 cheers for Thomas the Tank Engine and all his friends who had made this occasion possible. If I'm gonna do Snow Tracks Fiery, well, the one I just did was from Thomas Missing Christmas Tree George Carlin version, which can also be found. Well, it can be found in a multitude of releases, also along with Christmas Party up to Ultimate Christmas. But it's the last episode on Thomas Snowy Surprise. But on the other ones, it's not last. For the Snow Tracks impression Fiery, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. Because that one's not really a Christmas episode, but it's more of a winter episode, I think. Okay, how about this impression where it goes? Hmm. Oh, Alex Yoakum says, "What is your favorite Christmas movie?" That's easy, Alex Yoakum. I'm always gonna stick with Elf because rest in peace, James Caan and Ed Asner, who did an amazing job. Ed Asner as an amazing jolly old Saint Nicholas, aka Santa Claus, and James Caan as the famous and caring father Walter Hobbs. Both did a blast at that. May them both rest in peace now. Hold on. Air Dude says, "Is Flicker gonna join?" Well, that'll depend, Air Dude. Kainzer says, "What's your favorite Santa Claus movie?" Obviously, the first one from 1994. That'll depend, Fiery, because he said in his announcement video that he said he has to be that I'm sorry, his mom is having some bad, not so good stuff, and he has to look after her sometimes. But maybe if he does have time, maybe he'll try to maybe join. That's why no, that's what maybe that depends on it, Fiery. And he has to watch the Thomas Ultimate Christmas DVD, which I did show off way earlier on. Caden says I like both movies. Well, yeah, unless you say you don't care for Santa Claus 3, Caden because some people say they don't really like Santa Claus 3. But I gotta admit, I like how it flashbacks to the very first Santa Claus, and someone did a scene comparison of that. Let me see if I can do another impression while I'm waiting. Or I'll just think about other things to say. Let me see if I can do another impression. How about this impression where it goes? "Yes," said Harold. "It's a special thank you for keeping the lines clear of snow." Thomas was delighted. Finally, he was going to find out what the surprise was. "So I wasn't being left out," cried Thomas. "Of course not," said Harold. "The children are waiting for you at Wellsworth Station." Thomas loved pulling carriages full of children, so he set off. Soon he arrived at Wellsworth Station. Thomas collected the children. Okay. Oh, you have Elf on VHS, Alex Yoakum. That's cool. I do not have Elf on VHS. Nah, even though it looks pretty on the VHS slipcover, I'd rather stick with my DVD. Yep. I'm just hoping to get some really cool stuff for Christmas this year, guys. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get a lot of money for Christmas, hopefully. But I will not show that stuff when I post it for Christmas, because I do not want to get in trouble. Even though I know what to do. Yes, I know what to do if I get money and other things for Christmas, guys. I'll post the other things I got for Christmas, but I'll put in the mentioning of my post saying I also got money, but I will not show it off because I do not want to get in trouble with the YouTube headquarters. But really, I just want anything for Christmas, honestly. And did you guys know that I might do something interesting once the week toward Christmas rolls around? And also, did you guys know that I might get some other cool things that's Christmas related? Maybe? Hopefully, you guys know that I might get some cool stuff for Christmas, technically. Like I said, it doesn't have to be just Christmas money and all that stuff. And even though I could use a ton of money, because I've been saving up for a ton of cool stuff. I've been saving up for a cool, maybe getting a computer for Christmas? Maybe? And did you guys know that I might do some other cool stuff over Christmas? If there are no sales going out in the stores, I could just order stuff online. Maybe I'll get Polar Express on 4K one of these days. And if you guys are not also aware, I'm going to be doing some other cool stuff for Christmas this year, besides making cookies, getting gifts for my siblings. Oh, that's cool. You also have the Polar Express on VHS as well, Alex Yoakum. I do not need the VHS. Because that VHS is so hard to find. Well, it's not hard to find, it's just it'll pop up on eBay sometimes. Fire says in the private chat that I'll be doing a Christmas party stream on Christmas Day. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do a stream on Christmas Day, but the week that during the day of Christmas, I'll probably just wait till after Christmas is over and just say it's a different kind of stream. It's a late release, yeah. The Polar Express is a late release on VHS and technically on DVD. But also, why on earth would I need Polar Express on DVD anyway when I just get the 4K? So I don't even have to worry about owning any version of the Polar Express on DVD anyway. Yeah, I think the full screen version of Polar Express really sucks in my opinion. Yes, so yeah, I'll probably get Polar Express on 4K next year. I don't recommend Polar Express on VHS, Fiery. As you said in the prior chat, you're not sure if you get Polar Express on VHS. Well, I don't want to get the Polar Express on VHS because, come on. I think it looks weird being in full screen. The widescreen version makes the scenes a lot better. Because I hate on the full screen edition, it just cuts frames of a scene every time. But I like how in the widescreen version, one example, I like when the ticket just flies into the thing and the conductor and the girl are the conductor and Holly the girl come back into the passenger car and it never keeps changing scenes. Yeah, no reason to buy that. The 4K is so much cheaper to buy. Well, the 4K of Polar Express has been out for a year, but I'm not sure if I'll buy it yet. But I will get it one of these days, I promise. I promise you guys I will get Polar Express on 4K hopefully next year. Printing on it is 10/14/05. Well, even though the VHS technically came out in November of 2005, along with the two different versions of the widescreen edition DVD of the Polar Express, and his print date 10/14/05, October 14th, 2005. Excuse me. It marks, well, a couple days before one of my cousins' 11th birthday, and yes, after a while, just a few days after that, You Know What Playhouse Disney show I now despise aired on Playhouse Disney. You said hello already? Okay, so it's gotta go. Okay. See ya, Tommy. Well, see, I promise you guys I might get some of these Christmas releases, maybe for my birthday. I'm not sure. Alex Yoakum asks, when is my when it says when is your birthday? That's easy, Alex Yoakum. You know my birthday. June 13th is my birthday. Anyway, so yeah, I'll probably get most of these Christmas releases after Christmas passes by. But I'll have to do it somewhat in the best order I can. Alex Yoakum says mine is January 5th. Wow. Well, happy early birthday since happy early birthday a month and a few days because excuse me, well, this year's almost over and once the New Year's Day holiday is done, maybe just maybe I'll probably try to do a birthday stream for you, Alex Yoakum. Oh my god. Oh my god. He keeps saying keeps showing me stuff and then he keeps saying goodbye again. Seriously, there is Fiery? A Christmas in July Burger King ad. Well, I know that because I mean I could show Christmas stuff in July technically. But yeah, maybe I could do a birthday stream for Alex Yoakum. But it might have to be a few days after that because I just got to watch my schedule of what I'm going to do for when 2024 rolls around the corner. Yep, join my summer birthday thing, Fiery, because I'm glad I'm still a summer June birthday, and I'm never ever gonna have to live with doing my birthday in the winter. You know what? Maybe I could do it, Fiery, but I'll make sure. I promise maybe if I do your birthday stream, well, I could try to, but I just don't know what I can do. I'll figure out a way to do it. Well, wait, what was I trying to say? Oh yeah. Yep, I'm really pumped up for Christmas. Christmas is on the way. Oh, that's awesome, Fiery. That Zeke is almost at 600 subscribers. Yeah. And also when I did that thing in Jake Martin's birthday stream, even when I was showing stuff from the Bad Bully for You episode of Dragon Tales, I make sure that the other people mute their microphones. Well, they can have their cameras on or off if they want, but they have to keep their mics muted if I'm playing something from a home media release, because that way they don't hear it and get their thing copyrighted. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, maybe if I do show stuff from home media releases, the other people have to mute their mics, but only my microphone has to stay unmuted. That way that their screens don't get copyrighted thing or. Also, I did the rant and no hitter in Lego Lovers' belated birthday stream. Well, we can talk with even if a home media release is shown on screen, but it's paused. Like if it's paused but it has DVD footage showing, we have to make sure that one of their mics is muted, otherwise we're prone to give trouble. Yeah, me, Flicka, and Jake Barton hate Bully for You, Fiery. If you get the VHS look on the bright side, unfortunately you're going to be in a big pickle. But if you get Don't Give Up DVD, just simply skip it after the last episode, the episode before it is over. Along with RWS Tonsil Big Fan. MLP, rather. Even though this is the trick Gum Robber told me in Jake Barton's birthday stream. If you get the VHS with the bad episode, just keep it muted till it's over. Oh, Toss of Wiggles fan.
Hey.
How's it going, you guys?
Pretty good. Doing well.
Yeah, I know you guys came a little bit late because I just finished showing the collection of Christmas home media stuff. I left off with the DVDs and a few VHS tapes. The next part will become. The next part will be
showing off some of our Christmas home media.
Sure. I just have to show off a few because I already did most of the collection already. But yeah.
Okay. We got this. Got this. We're gonna grab some of that real quick. This is already done with. This one's back here.
Yep. And yep. I know you guys saw me wearing my nice little nice Santa hat.
This one. Oh no! Ah.
Hold on. Alex Yoakum says, "Did you know that dark sticker labels are recycled from other tapes?" Huh? I didn't know that. Because I mean, some Disney stuff on VHS has dark sticker labels.
Christmas tree number. Nothing else here. How the Grinch Stole Christmas is one. And I'm not showing the VeggieTales ones. I know. I guess it's just a waste of time since he didn't really like VeggieTales. No, shut up. I don't know.
I guess you're still looking. Hold on. Fire says it. Fire says in private chat. Someone's here.
Okay, little drummer boy. That's one. Yep,
I'm not sure if that's a good idea to add Fiery in.
Okay. Well, it seems in this case, I have all of them right here. So let's start with the oldest one.
Charlie Brown Christmas. I need to get those specials on 4K.
Yep, so that's that. Then
You'll be wiggling. That'll be
AKA Soder's favorite Wiggles video.
I think mine would have to be Wiggly Wiggly Christmas and Santa's Rocking. Nothing wrong with You'll Be Wiggling. I just wish they did Jimmy the Elf live action style.
Now, the next one we just actually mentioned. That's right, Wiggly Wiggly Christmas.
Yeah, I think that one I don't mind owning on 2 versions.
I'm planning on getting the 2007 DVD at some point.
Because that one I love how it has the right design. Like I mentioned, it has the right designs. And I know you guys, I'm wearing this Christmas hat because it's appropriate to wear this.
Next.
Yep, that's Bob the Builder, A Christmas to Remember, which I do have. But I'm just showing off. I just wanted to show off these things on physical media as well as this one Disney release. The rest of the things I'll show in part 2 when I get to it next week.
VeggieTales, The Star of Christmas.
Yeah, VeggieTales. Ugh.
Okay, this is a better one.
Okay, that's a better one. I forgot to do this while I was in Flicka's stream. When he showed off Universal DVDs, he said to turn just my camera off, but I can still talk with the camera off. He said to...
Okay. Yeah, there's one from 2005, The Polar Express. The Polar Express.
Yeah, I love the quote with the conductors. He even says the name of the movie. He tells the kid getting on board what the name of the train is. I think he literally says it, and they even sing the song for the name of the train of the same name.
That's how
like, can you guess how many times they say the Polar Express? They say the
Polar Express.
Like he recites it the same way when they're going to pick up the last kid, Billy.
Yeah, I have the DVD and Blu-ray of How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
The Jim Carrey version, not the Boris Karloff version. I don't know if you guys have the Boris Karloff version.
We don't.
Yeah, I recommend getting it. I think it's a little bit better, but if you guys like the Jim Carrey version, that's fine. I mean, you got to respect Jim Carrey. And another thing,
Told from the Cold.
I do not like the Cat in the Hat. Knows a lot about that, but I rather watch the original cartoon, the actual Cat in the Hat.
None. The Wiggles, it's always Christmas with you.
Maybe I'll get that Wiggles Christmas release next if I can find it. But I don't think that one has a slipcover. I'm going to say that's a no, that does not have a slipcover.
It does have a slipcover. We actually got it in the slipcover, but I just didn't want it, so I just torn it up.
Oh, come on. Don't tear up your slipcovers, people. Keep them. They're going to be valued in the next few years. That's why with most of my Thomas Christmas releases, I kept their slipcovers on.
Because I know the Little Drummer Boy. These come with the wrong discs.
Well, okay. At least I remember to turn my camera off, but I hope you guys can still hear me.
Yeah, speak and still hear you. These are the last two. Batchy Tales, Mary Larry, and the True Light of Christmas.
I know Fiery. Oh, I'm saying to Fiery in the private chat. I know. Oh no, they're showing VeggieTales, and I don't like VeggieTales. But luckily, I can do this. I can still talk to them. But if they show me stuff, I don't want to see.
Okay. Last but not least, this is the last one. Batchy Tales, the best Christmas gift. Yep, that is it. My whole Christmas DVD collection. It's a lot of red pieces.
It's kind of bigger than mine technically, but when I show the Blu-rays, well, technically all together, but I decided to split them up.
How many are there? Well, if there were to be a green one, it would be How the Grinch Stole Christmas 2001 DVD, but I do not have it. Instead, I have the 2006 DVD.
But even when I show the Blu-rays in the next, the third part coming, because the second part's going to be the rest of the DVDs, then you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put these back.
But yeah, I think I need to address something here. The Christmas on Sodor Thomas release, I know you guys do not have this yet, but this is an easy Thomas Christmas release to find. I got this off Amazon back in that you-know-what year. And I'm going to say this. This Thomas Comes to Breakfast, Best of Thomas, and Best of James are the 4 Thomas releases I know to feature 8 episodes. And with Thomas's Christmas Carol, it's funny. Some people say this one goes back to having 4 episodes since Steamy's vs. Diesel's was the first Thomas episodic release to have only 4 episodes. But no, the reason why I consider this 5 episodes technically is that they put both parts of Diesel's Ghostly Christmas, merge them all together, and just call it called Diesel's Ghostly Christmas, merge them both together. And it's a 17-minute episode.
Sometimes I do not like taking DVDs out of these rows.
Here's Ultimate Christmas is my all-time favorite Thomas Christmas release.
Andrew, you mind putting these? Sure. Don't worry, they're just on the shelf. I'll just put these 3 back since they're on the rows. I love Santa's Rocketer. Here, can I wash my hands real quick? My hands feel kind of oily. Yes, you can wash your hands.
More private chat, guys. Fari says, do I like the extended version of Determination? Yeah, I like the Determination extended version. Even the one where they re-edit the scenes, put a scene from Calling Legends on the version on Wild Water Rescue. Yes, I'll say I like the extended version of Determination. Well, even though I might listen to the Determination CGI remake all the way through, because I'm pretty sure they still sing these lyrics. They still sing them.
Holy.
They still.
Ow, that hurts. Don't cast a smell in here. Okay. Well, it smells like it. Is this right? Is it supposed to be like this?
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're just putting these stuff back.
Oh, I thought you guys were catching a cold. I thought you guys were feeling sick or something. Well, no, it's just you guys putting stuff away. So Yeah, this is now now this is the slow cover. I'm gonna have to deal with having glitter stuff getting all over my fingers. It's the ultimate Christmas release because I actually saw a Thomas's Halloween Adventures anchor-based slipcover on eBay that's not glittery.
I want to get the original 2007 DVD of Ultimate Christmas.
It's out there on eBay. You just gotta just simply look up Thomas Ultimate Christmas DVD, or if it's in a store, you can get it.
I'd rather get it in a store.
Well, good luck, because you just got to be careful with snow in your area, because I heard there might be snow coming very soon. It's the best transition on songs from this.
I'll do either one, I guess.
Because, like I said, this Thomas Christmas release is the easiest to find because of the model ones, because, this one, it combines both Christmas Wonderland and Snowy Surprise into one, because I think this one's my all-time favorite Thomas Christmas release because it combines both Snowy Surprise and Christmas Wonderland all into one.
Do you know what Thomas Christmas release I highly recommend trying to find?
Which one is that referring to?
Thomas Christmas Wonderland.
Just independently?
Here's that one. The rare 2002 DVD. I'm trying to find it. All I could find is really expensive copies.
You could try and go into a movie store that sells this, maybe.
And also, remember that time when I went to a movie and game store?
Mm-hmm.
I never found anything.
Never found anything. Oh, that's a shame.
All I found was a Wow Wow Wubsy DVD with the Thomas booklet in it.
What booklet was inside that Wow Wow Wubsy DVD?
It was the Wow Wow Wubsy A Tale of Tales DVD and had a booklet inside. It was the Wow Wow Wubsy Tale of Tales booklet, and on the back it had the Thomas and Friends logo on it. And all I get is that. That's the only Thomas and Friends thing I get. Come on, we need more.
So basically, you found that Thomas advertisement booklet in this Wow Wow Wubsy DVD, which I'm never buying.
Yeah, I don't want to get Wow Wow Wubsy DVDs. I hate Wow Wow Wubsy. If I were to replace it with another DVD, I would do Trackside Tunes.
So they're saying like the Thomas thing in the Wow Wubsy Tales DVD. Basically, you're saying when you went to that store, you didn't get it, but it had a Thomas thing inside.
Yeah, I had an advertisement of Thomas and Friends.
Basically, it had an advertisement for this DVD in it, I think.
No, it only had advertisement for, like, Thomas and Friends itself.
So basically, I think I'm basically had an advertisement for the show. You'll have to probably reverse back to, well, you can't reverse time, but you have to think back very hard to that day, what it looked like when it had just the Thomas Friends logo on that booklet.
Yeah, that's all it had. It just the Thomas Friends logo and other logos of different kids shows from Anchor Bay.
Maybe that's something.
It was from 2008.
Okay, it was from 2008, but I know that's the first time. That's the first Wow Wubsy DVD released. But I know for a fact that I would like to. Well, I need to do something with other Thomas Christmas releases. I'll show you guys this Thomas Snowy Surprise release with the CD sampler inside.
I'd rather just get the original 2003 DVD.
But without this CD sampler, but I like this version with the CD sampler.
I like the version without the CD sampler more. I'd rather get the CD sampler in Thomas Christmas Wonderland, since that's the only one in existence.
Well, the songs I looked on this CD, on Thomas's Snowy Surprise Snowy Song CD, they had, I think one of them was Winter Wonderland, the Snow Song. I think another one was Never 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 Give Up Low Pitched.
And I think on Thomas Christmas Wonderland, the CD sampler was Thomas Songs and Roundhouse Rhythms.
That one contained really useful engine. Thomas's Anthem. It's great to be an engine, and let's have a race. But on this one, it's got Winter Wonderland low pitch, the Snow Song normal pitch. I say normal pitch because hold on. Alex Jacobs says I always look up the Thomas blue tapes on eBay. Well, that's where I saw the Thomas Gets Tricked Strand BCI blue tape variant, but paying full price, it was over $40. Which is crazy, because I'd rather just go to a meetup and just tell them I want to trade off for something cool.
You know what are the advantages and disadvantages of Christmas time in supermarkets?
What's that?
Advantages, you get gifts.
Okay. Okay.
And the disadvantages of it, you sometimes get to hear... Okay, what's your opinion on the song All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey?
All I Want for Christmas... Yeah, it's an amazing... It's a catchy Christmas song. I listen to it sometimes every Christmas.
Yeah. Sometimes I just kind of find it annoying because I'm always hearing it.
But I mean, the reasons why I have this Thomas Snowy Surprise DVD variant anyway in my collection is I like these cool, shiny... outline. I like how this one, my finger can reflect off this foil reflective cover.
Oh, yeah.
But
I heard there was a 2004 DVD of Thomas Snowy Surprise without the glittery cover.
But I like the shiny one where it reflects my finger off the cover.
Do you want to know a fun fact? Thinking of these type of variants, there's like shiny covers. So, you know that copies of the Wiggles Live Hot Potatoes, it has this shiny thing on it, right?
Yeah, and also, I just got a new copy of Buzz Lightyear Star Command: The Adventure Begins, but I put the new artwork and new disc into my case I had before of it, and now I have the Buzz Lightyear Star Command where it reflects off the logo. It has a shiny reflected thing off the logo. I have the same thing with my Buzz Lightyear Star Command: The Adventure Begins DVD.
And here's the thing, though. With the 20th Century Fox reprint version of this DVD, it doesn't have the shiny thing on the cover. What? The 20th Century Fox reprint doesn't? It doesn't have this reflective thing on it. It's just normal. I didn't know that. And it's the same thing with the Canadian DVD.
I think it was appropriate to show Live Hot Potatoes because they do the Christmas medley thing at the end.
Yep. Yeah.
That was right. That was correct. That was right of you guys to show. That was appropriate of you guys to show the right thing. I mean, as long as it's got stuff that's Christmas in it, technically.
And it was also filmed during the Christmas season, which was in December of 2003. During the show, Jeff mentioned Christmas is almost here, and who wears red and has a big white beard and brings presents to everyone? That's right, it's Santa Claus, and he's coming to the show.
Yeah. Hold on, I got 5 more minutes left, guys.
Here comes reindeer in this release.
Yeah. I was just telling you guys I got 5 more minutes left in the stream, so at least. So, yeah, at least. Yeah, I think we'll talk for 5 more minutes, guys, and I'm going to end this stream,
Okay.
But yeah, if you're trying to find some of these Thomas Christmas releases, like I said, good luck. You're going to have to...
Also, do you know what's really interesting?
Yeah?
Do you know of a YouTuber named Derek Delgado?
Yeah, I know him, yes.
Because one time he found a copy of Thomas Christmas Wonderland at a half-price books. The DVD.
Yeah, not the VHS, because for some reason that VHS is common for some stupid reason. I don't know what that's about.
He found it at a half-price books for $25.
Well, that's pain and scam. That was just pain and scan. Sorry for doing a Lego Lover impression, but I was saying that is pain and scan, man.
Well, I can
Well,
actually pay $25. That's the amount I would normally get. Like
well,
that's
if you
normally the way I would go to get like stuff on eBay.
I'll have to comment on his one where he found Toss's Christmas Wonderland in a DVD hunt. I was like, dude, that is pain and scan. I'll have to comment saying, dude, that is pain and scan. I mean, I
What
think
does that
no,
mean?
because I think it's going the way.
You want to join my stream?
No,
Actually,
no,
you
no,
should.
no. There's not enough time. Yeah. I mean, he says, "Want to join my stream sometime?" Oh, shoot. I mean, that'd be cool if he could try to join Fiery.
Yeah, I might try and do that sometime.
Yeah, my only complaint with this release of Christmas Wonderland independently is that they did not list Alec Baldwin as the narrator. It's kind of like how if you get the Wind Train bonus pack of Toss the Jet Engine, they forgot to list Michael Brandon as the narrator because, well, it's narrated by both Alec Baldwin and Michael Brandon, Toss the Jet Engine and Other Adventures. And the only way to see the proper Michael Brandon Season 7 American dub, but with using the original Mike O'Donnell and Junior Campbell music.
You know what was interesting?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, in the Live Hot Potatoes video, like, when they were doing the Network Wiggles newscast, where Greg was claiming that Jeff was looking for Santa Claus, but he appeared to be lost, and then when they put Jeff on the screen, the part with Jeff, I noticed that it was filmed at a hotel, in a hotel room. Now, here's the question, though. How are they able to put a big camera in a hotel room?
Maybe the people who
had to have special permission to do that.
I think so.
I mean, after all, they were a brand, so technically they probably have permission if by the manager for it. So,
yep. Yeah.
I also kind of found it interesting that they were all able to make a bunch of purple skivvies for all the Wiggly dancers to wear.
Like when they're doing the Where's Jeff? Of course, we know the Where's Jeff thing. Like when the Wiggles...
Is he sleeping inside? And they put like a big Jeff balloon. They also made a big Murray balloon for the player guitar Murray.
But they were trying to put it up as they were doing the song. But luckily for the Where's Jeff one on Live Hot Potatoes, they managed to put it up before the song starts. Because come on, you're supposed to. Yeah, and also I'll just talk for one more minute because unfortunately I'm not going to be able to have time to do an impression. Well, I guess I could try to do an impression as long as it's stuff that's Christmas things in it. Well, I'll just do something Wiggles because I know something Wiggles Christmas.
This one's wiggling. Okay. One of the wonderful things about Christmas is that people come all around the world to celebrate. In Australia, it's really hot at Christmas time, but in the northern part of the world, it's really cold. Sometimes it even snows. Christmas is such a special time, and the world is one on a Christmas morning.
I think I know this one. There says, which means Merry Christmas, yo beauty. Well, right now, we want to join in with Morgan in singing Karoo Karoo.
Yep.
Another,
which means Happy Christmas, everyone.
Yay, beauty! Well, right now, we want to join in with Morgan in singing Karoo Karoo. But yeah, it's 9:45. I'm going to let you guys go. Well, I think it's you, Thomas, or it's either you or... I'll let you guys go. It's 9:45. Yep.
All right.
Yep. Thanks for being on the stream with me. Yep. See you guys.
Bye.
See you. Yep. Keep an eye out for the next streams coming soon.
Yep. On December 8th. Yep.
Bye. Yep. See you. Well, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream of part 1 of me showing part of my Christmas home media collection stream, showing off the 2 VHS tapes I have, plus a couple of DVDs. Hopefully stick around for part 2 next week, which will be showing off the rest of the DVDs. So yep, that'll be it, everyone. Have a great December 1st. Hopefully you guys are sticking around and keeping out for Christmas, guys, and bye for now, and yep, keep at it till Christmas comes, guys.